If you are looking for DE nonsense, then turn around and go and do something productive with your day rather than watch one of my Age of Empires 3 videos. Because you're not going to get DE nonsense here. You are going to get supreme basic gameplay taken to the max. You're going to get Izad versus Frontline, two of the best players in the game, playing as the Asian dynasty civilizations. The Asian dynasties came out in 2007. The original game, Vanilla, as it was called, AOE3 Vanilla, came out in 2005. Then you had the War Chiefs expansion, which was Haudenosaunee, Sioux. At the time, they were called Sioux, but now Lakota. And who's the other one? Sioux, Lakota. No, sorry, Lakota, Haudenosaunee. That was called Iroquois. I can't think of the other one off the top of my head. How can't I think of the... Oh, and Aztecs. Sorry, Aztecs. And then in 2007, the Asian dynasties came out, and that was Japan, India, China. So, and that was it for Age of Empires 3. That was all the expansion packs for Age of Empires 3 until we got DE back in 2020. So here we are. And Frontline and Izad, exceptionally good players. Exceptionally good players. Like, this is how good they are. I think I've beaten Frontline in a 1v1 once before, maybe twice, but probably I remember beating him once, but that's pretty much all I've beaten him. And then Izad, I've maybe beaten like 2 or 3 times, if that. Maybe not even that, to be honest with you. So I've probably only beaten these guys once before, whilst they've spanked me about 100 times. So that that shows you how good these guys are. And yeah, they're not DE players when I say that, in the sense of they're very good with DE mechanics and all that sort of stuff, but then they're not like USA lamers. They're not, all of these new DE mechanic lamers. They're very old school players. They've got a really, really good style about them. So yeah, we'll see how this is going to go. This is a classic as well. Asian Dynasties lineup: Japan versus India. Both of these civs used to be so OP back on the Asian Dynasties. When the game first came out, they were so OP. And this was back in a time where you had to have a CD to play the game. You didn't get balance patches, every couple of months. No, you got the CD, and that was it. That was it. Okay, let's have a look at the decks then. So we got Land AI. So he's gone 2 vills here. What's he aging up with? That's going to be the Torii Gates. Does have a market, a couple of shrines. And we got a forward Agrafort from Izad. Interesting that he's got the Azikura. That's really... I mean, he does have the 5 Shrine Wagons as well. Usually you see people only have the 5 Shrine Wagons these days. You often don't see Azikura, which sends 4 shrines instead of the 5, but it improves shrine gather rates and enables them to slowly repair themselves. So if you send this twice, then obviously that's going to be a 10% gather rate, which is interesting because there could be probably a build where you go something like 5 shrines twice and then the 4 shrines twice. I don't know, maybe. And you literally just pump out units. Okay, not fast age up there. Very fast age up there. I think he had all 8 villagers building the Torii Gates there. So 5 shrines coming in first card. Does have the Samurai. Izad only he's using 2 villagers to build this. Okay. If that was 1 villager, the Samurai could actually have got here in time. I mean, the Samurai, if it was moving from the very start, might actually have got here in time as well. TP over here. A sneaky shrine in the corner over there. Also picking up some XP. But I think Izad's going to try and go for that. But he's not going to get there. Okay, Samurai missing the villas. I think the villagers would have been fine, though. But if that Samurai was moving from the very start, these villagers would have been in some trouble there. That's a very late age up by Izad as well. One v 1 2 Skirm Goon. So distribute them first into 700 wood. Okay. 5 shrines coming in here, spreading them along the perimeter of his base, of his half of the map. Very good. There should be 2 sepoys around there. They are. The samurai and 2 heroes should be good against them. Okay, opening up with a few Gurkhas. He's trying to siege this trade post down, but I mean, I would just save the samurai. You know, just save the samurai. Is there anything going on inside of this trade post? We've got a nice rug on the floor there. It looks like a magic carpet. Sepoys. Oh, okay. In comes some Ashigarus. Very nice. Maybe I was wrong about the samurai. Oh, the samurai's going to get some value there. Look at the samurai go. Boom. Swinging that sword. Oh, we even roundhouse face. A roundhouse kick to the face, baby. Puts him in guard mode as well to soak up more damage. Oh, beautiful micro. I told you we wasn't going to get DE nonsense from these 2 guys. Beautiful micro there. And this is the difference between these guys and, like, meager 2K Edo players like myself. These early game skirmishes, the value they get from the very little amount of resources they have and very little amount of units they have, they make everything count. And just little bits of the micro there, put it in guard, you know, and soaking up damage so the sepoys have to kill it and shoot it again. That allows him to take more damage. It's just beautiful stuff. And look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. He's got his daimyo and he just dropped off the kids at school there. Daimyo could just dive onto these Gurkhas. Does have a 30 hands attack. Does need to be a bit careful, though. Wow, Minutemen coming in here. As is some Otto Delis. Got to be careful with that. You don't want to get trapped with this. I would back up now. Oh, and he got stomped, though. Oh, the stomp. And that allowed the Minutemen, that allows the sentries to do almost half HP damage to it. Oh, beautiful stuff there. Beautiful stuff by the Indian hero elephants. Okay, 26. What do we have here? 700 wood into 300 diplomatic intrigue and now 5 sepoys. Front line has gone for 5 Ashis twice after 5 shrines and now the daimyo. So he went for 5. He went for the daimyo. Oh, is he going to lose the daimyo here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he's about to lose it. That's huge value. That is massive, and that's because he flew too close to the sun. And the reason he lost that was because that Minutemen, the sentry pop, was able to do so much damage because of one of the elephant heroes. One of the explorers got that stomp on, which just allowed the sentries to get that little bit more damage done. I told you, every little skirmish counts here. And it's crazy the value these two are getting out of each other. Absolute crazy. Frontline got that initial, with the samurai, he got that initial win, but then losing that daimyo and the bait, the micro bait with the daimyo, Izad won that second skirmish. So really, really fun from both sides there. I wouldn't take the score too seriously. I don't know why there's an underscore there from India. Okay, he's got some ASAPs. I'm not really sure. I think the 4 Vils would have been way better there. I'm not really sure what the ASAPs do. They do provide some anti-cav, I guess. And they can go around just sieging stuff, which I guess is quite nice, actually. So, good for applying that pressure. Okay, he goes on to the Japanese isolation. We've got 5 more shrines coming in. Okay, decides not to siege them. Hop! One little Ashigaru over there by himself. 28 Vils here for Japan. Ooh, split his Ashigarus. Is that a villager down there? It is. Don't know if he's got any kills here so far. But 28 Vils, about to be 29 Vils. 33 for Izad. Got to be careful here, the Ashigarus don't get caught, which they are currently. Yes, nice. Can he get another one? Kill in one? Yes, he can. No greatcoats on here. Gets 2 vills. And then goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. Very, very nice. Did take that TP down, by the way. So denied, basically denying Izad the ability to get a stagecoach here. Because you're not going to get stagecoach if you've only got 1 TP. You're going to get the other TP first, and that's obviously quite expensive now at this point. Nice. Revived the hero, and then just died again. Got that single Ashigaru from up there. Okay, putting a shrine wagon over there. Shrine down here. That's a nice line of sight. Okay, he's massing up a nice mass. 33 vills. And 5 Rajputs on the way. Damn, okay. 5 Rajputs. Interesting. Front line of 31 vills. Getting Bushido principles. Front line was the guy that made this guard stance the meta. He was the first person I remember really ever seeing using it. And now we see most top players doing that. It was all because of him, all because of front line. I remember. See, being a caster for this long, you pick these things up. Being a caster and a streamer for this long. Now Japan has apt to send their cherry orchards. I wonder if it would be a good idea to buff Japan, like just one simple buff. Like, if you made Japan so they didn't have to send cherry orchards. Do you know what I mean? Like, if cherry orchard could be like a consulate tech, or it could be something you buy. Like a cherry orchard is something you buy, but you can only buy it once or twice. Rather than have to send a whole shipment for it. I feel like that would be such a good way to buff them. Nice little cheeky house there by Izad. One, it's great line of sight, but it stops the TP, the native post here, being converted. Really, really nice play there. Sudanese, very, very good native as well. Oh, it does look like we've got Berbers going up for Izad. That tells me he's going to want to go for some greed here with the Berber Nomads. Okay, Rajput's going to get value over there. Could dive them Naginatas in. Okay, nice. That's a Yumi upgrade. So all actions damage 20%. Front line on 35 villagers now. He's out on 40. Got similar compositions going on here. Basically must skirm on both sides. However, front line is adding in cav. Okay, that Agrafort is under attack. Could be in some problems. Izad has kind of got a macro to age here. And is he going to be able to take that? I would go for the Agra. Ah, he's going to get a 10 pop of C-Poise now, as opposed to it could have been a 5 pop. The Agra still just have 1400 HP, to be fair. But those Yumi are in a really nice spread formation, doing a lot of damage to the C-Poise. And then the Naginatas are just circling around, using that range resist to the fullest of their ability, just soaking up damage until they can find a position where they can pop and attack on the Gurkha. But the C-Boys are pushing everything back a bit here, or maybe Frontline's just kind of... It looked like he was almost being pushed back, but I think Frontline was just kind of getting himself into a better position. It didn't look like he was losing that fight. That's what he does here now, and now... Oh, is 5 Gurkha going to come out from there? Yes, it is just about 512 XP for taking that down. Beautiful. And Japan look like they have the tempo here. There's a lot of Gurkha now. Naginata's going to have a good time. Another box drag to bring the heavy infantry to the front. When you box drag, the general rule of thumb is cavalry at the front, heavy infantry next to them, and then the light infantry at the back, and then the artillery right at the back. That's the order you've got to remember when you're box dragging. Okay, 3 more Delhi's got enough, just about enough export to get that in. But it looks like the tempo is going to be petered out now. And again, Izad has been double raxing units now for the last 3 or 4 batches. And it looks like that's going to be enough. Even having to use the rest of his Minutemen, the irregulars. We've got one Ashigari here. One Ashigari just killing a villager. I don't know how long that's been there for. But Izad's down to 38. Wasn't he on over 40? He's probably killed a few villagers, you know. He's probably going to kill another one. No way. 2 more hits. He kills another Vill. He's making Berbers as well. Okay. I told you he was going to play that greedy. Berber Nomads would have been a good idea when there were Naginatas here as well. Okay, Izad again trying to get a full batch of 10 Sepoys, and he might be able to get 10 Sepoys and a decent amount of Sowers as well. Again, front line, is he going to be quick enough? He is. This time he's going to be quick enough to take down the second barrack, which is really nice. Denies 10 Sepoys coming. Okay, Sowers coming in. Those Rajputs from earlier now coming in as well. They're going to be annoying to deal with. And don't forget, Sepoys do their glass cannons for a musketeer, really. They have 25 range attack, which is very, very good for a musketeer unit. With 0 upgrades. We got the bombard. If anyone wanted to know why you hear a bombard, you can see the bombs like they fire an arrow with a bomb attached to it. Okay, now it's the tempo's on the other, switched completely, Uno reversed. And it's all about Izad with the tempo now. Frontline looked to be in such a dominant position there for quite a while, but Izad was just able to pump out double raxes and consulate batches of stuff. Oh, Bushido Principles, 10. I think that was 10 Naginatas coming in here. But the pathing was awkward because he's not letting them past. And those Naginatas should have been there a good 5 seconds earlier. And if they did, they would have caught his units out of position and been in a much better position himself. Honestly, that was... Yeah, that was bad. Finds the Gurkhas, though. Kills the Gurkhas. That's important. They're the ones that are going to do the bonus damage versus the Ashes here. And there's no running away from Ashes because they got 4.5 speed. Okay, good micro here. Split firing. Raids coming from Izad at the top left, I believe. A couple of Delhi yet, but frontline sees it. Okay, back again. Even Stevens. Izad up to 50 villagers now. Frontline on 54 as well. He's sending in 2 cherry orchards again. See, this is the problem. Look at this. Having to send 2 of his shipments have been cherry orchards. Big divine strike there as well. Izad going for these corner raids. This is what he's nicknamed as. Because he is so annoying at these corner raids. He's so good at it. But Frontline also has been good at raiding himself here. Oh, is he going to see the villagers here? No, he just gets baited by the house. Castle's going up. We're getting into that real late stage H2 now. People are going to start running out of shipments to send. Izad has a slight score lead. He's sieging down some shrines, trying to raid as well, get any little advantage around the map. More Cav now. Oh, no, they're Zambaraks, aren't they, yet? Okay, Gurkha does take down that house, but Gurkha's coming down there to just make sure. Both of them making castles. Wow, and Izad went for double Berbers? How many Berber nomads does he have? Where are they? Okay, only has 4, so I think you get 5 per. Yeah, you get 5 of them. So it hasn't benefited from anything more. I don't think that TP is that new anyway, actually. I think that only just got built. What a game this has been. What a game. What a slobber knocker H2 this has been. I told you at the beginning, we are not going to get DE nonsense. You're going to get pure skill, pure micro ability. And that's what you've had this game. Me personally, I'm a scumbag, okay? I like DE nonsense, okay? I like going to H4 with a fort and then revolting or doing one big move to end the game. These guys, no. They have skill, which I wouldn't know anything about, okay? So that's why these guys rely on their ability rather than mechanics. Okay, we've got some Shinobi. The anime unit. Awkward positioning here. You've got this cliffside here. Very difficult choke points to push in. So Izad has to be careful. He has to be really, really careful. I think we've got raids going on at the top here. A couple of Ashies taking on some Rajputs. Ashigaris are so good at these raids because they're a 4.5 speed musketeer unit. So they're very, very good at raiding. Always have been. Always will be. Always is just super annoying. And look at the score. There's like 200 score in it. Going for some more Zams. More Ashy raids. Oh no, he's missing that one. What's he doing? Could have killed a villager there. But getting bullied by Hindus. Hindu villagers are bullying him there. Okay, the Zambaraks are really nice. So essentially, this is one of the reasons why India are good, right? Is because they get every type of unit in H2. So they get skirms and goons in H2, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Early on in the game, sepoys are more effective, but as you get into the later stages of the game, obviously goons are going to be better for this type of micro here. And even though Japan has the advantage geographically here, the skirm goon, it's all about range. And it's essentially been Musk Huss versus Skirm Goon now, which in H2 is crazy. Getting a Skirm Goon composition is crazy for an H2 play. So that's the position Izad is in right now. 61 villagers. Pretty much every shipment has been sent that he can realistically send. A3 is coming in for Japan. He just needs to hold on here. You don't need to do anything rash. Just back up and wait for that to come in. It's Golden Pavilion, so it's going to give you more Yumi as well. Then desperately go for that veteran Yumi whilst sending two, not even 9 Yumi or 2 flaming arrows. And you're in a fantastic position here. He's kind of fighting this. Maybe he's doing okay, I guess. Ashi's having to get in the fray there as well. Oh, wow. Okay, he just goes straight for way of the bow. I feel like that should be your next shipment. I feel like now should be a shipment to just secure him not just killing you. But I guess that's going to be enough. Yeah, and discipline Yumi. Frontline struggling for coin here, though. There's a nice coin mine here, which I think he's going to push towards. Probably want to get a castle there. 13 villagers in this castle here. Get them straight back onto gold. Where's he going, though? Is he going for this coin mine? Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. What's he going for that coin mine for? Please put a castle down. Please put a castle down. He does. Okay, nice. What we've got going on here? Oh, we got Shinobi's trying to be Shinobi. Oh, beautiful catch there by the Delhi. The Shinobi were trying to be stealthy. They're very good at killing villagers. No negative multipliers. And they can stealth. But he's not called Corner Raid for no reason. He's so good at this. Izad is so good at this. Going back. Oh, and catching front line out. APM in front line here. The APME becomes the APMO. And look, yeah, dragging those Ashies back. Having to deal with Delhi over here. This main fight up here. Down at the south as well. Oh, but a big raid as well now. Front line. Huge raid, 62 bills here for frontline. He's getting veterancy for Naginatas. He's out on 64 and losing villagers. He's stacking up a lot of wood, but he's also in H3 now. He is also in H3, so he gets to send some shipments. He gets to play now. And Yurumi are coming in. That could be scary, especially if this castle stays up. But look how many villagers he's losing. He's losing so many villagers, but so is frontline. God, this is mental. It's happening everywhere. Yurumi are about to get here. Get out of there. Frontline, get out of there. You must surely know not to stand under anything that can pop units out when you're against H3 India, and it's going to happen, and I'm scared. Oh, it's going to happen. Yeah, there it is. Oh, sit down, boy. Sit down. Look at those whips. Look at those whips. Oh, no. That could be the game, you know. Honestly, that could be the game. British East India Company is still raiding him. 58 bills for Izad, 53 for Japan. Now he's getting some Berbers. My goodness. This game has been mental. This is even better than DE shenanigans. This is what we come here for. The skill. If you saw this in an ESOC final, you would be pleasantly surprised. What a deadlock this game has been. Still on the same score, pretty much. There's only 900 in it. Good Lord. More Shinobi. 9 Yumi. You've got Discipline Zam, Discipline Gurkha. Oh, was that the free Mahout? They're big booty boys. When I was talking about that tank game the other day, oh, that's gonna be another dead villager. And I was talking about how every civ should get like a super weapon. Someone said, one of the comments was India should get like a super elephant with like 4 people on, and they can just like their area of effect would be massive. Like, how cool would that be? Just getting a super elephant. Getting like one of those Lord of the Rings looking elephants. Okay, front line is coming back with vengeance here. Izad is somewhat getting a score lead here. 57 Vils, double batching Ashes. He's got Way of the Bow. He sent 9 Yumi now. Kills the hero. Oh, he's got 60 HP, 63 more HP before that got built. There was literally a second left. And he took it down very, very nice. Stagecoach is in. We're on 62 Vils for Izad. He's making some big booty boys. Frontline trying to wall up the map, but has been unsuccessful. Survives the Yurumi pop, but will he survive the Mahout pop? 7 Yurumi, 3 Mahouts. What? Surely you go for 2 Mahouts here. Or you go for Elephant Combat. Goes for the 2 Mahouts. Nice. Kills the Charminar Gate version. What do you call it? The Mansabdar version. Where's his other Wander? There it is, right in the back of his base. Having to rebuild that Mansabdar. Shinobi here. These guys have just been raiding each other non-stop. It's actually crazy. Oh, look at this. 4 Mahouts with Elephant Combat coming in. Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. Oh, I can't watch. I can't watch. Okay, I've got to watch. I can't watch. I've got to watch. Oh, he's raiding with the back here as well, but that's being caught by some Ashies. Shinobi getting caught by some Soas. Oh, he's pushing. Oh, he's pushing. And he's still raiding him down. He's still raiding him. Let the man build the wall. Well, I sounded like Trump then. Elephant, he's waiting for Elephant Combat. He's waiting for Elephant Combat. 1100 to nearly 1300 HP. In comes Revnak's mum and his whole entire family. Big booty boys. Big booty boys. We've even got, look at this, he's even got some Yurumi swinging in there. Absolutely decimating the Musketeers. It's too OP. You need to kill those Yurumi. Otherwise, oh, there's nothing going to stop the Mahouts. Not like this. The big booty boys. Who said Mahouts are a bad unit? Not me. Not me. And the poor Yumi. Oh, no. Even got his hero in there. He's the little baby elephant. Oh, what a clean that is. What a clean. Another free Mahouts coming in with elephant combat. Oh, that was beautiful. The difference there were the Yurumi. If it the Yurumi were absolutely decimating the Ashigaru, so they weren't able to counter the Mahouts. Obviously, you had the Gurkhas there as well. Yeah, this is the difference now. This is why you can't really musketeer play versus India, because they just destroy musketeers. You have to get dragoons. You have to have dragoons here. Trying to build a castle, but that's going to get instantly taken down. Big headbutts. Double stable Mahouts. My goodness. 72 vils now for Izad to 61 for Japan. He's got the speed tech, but 4.72 speed Ashigarus. Good for raiding. That is good for raiding. Did he just send cav combat? Does he have any cav? He literally has no cav. What are you doing? He's still raiding this entire time. Look how good Izad is at this. I mean, they're both really good at this. But Izad, oh, God, he's so good. Just constantly raiding. But and likewise, Naginata were raiding at the top. They're both doing it. I would be losing my shit if I was playing this game. I'd be like, nah, I can't do the APM. I'm out. I'm out. you ain't doing this to me. I'm out. Okay, Naginata's going to flee for their lives. Imagine thinking, like, for hundreds of years, you're a European knight on horseback, you know, and you're charging people, and you're the big dick, right? You've been the big dick for the longest time. And then you travel to the Middle East, and suddenly you see that you're charging on a cavalry, thinking nothing can stop me, and then you see this big-ass elephant with a guy on top. You're like, oh, what the fuck? That would have been some Lord of the Rings shit right there. Imagine charging towards an elephant. It'd be like charging a brick wall. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, what happened here? Is he trying to base trade him, though? Wow, okay, that's a lot of dead villagers. He's still on 74. Right, he's trying to siege the TC down. Kill those vills, definitely. But likewise, this base trade is just not going to go well for him. He has Mahouts, which have 155 siege. Whoever has the cavalry in base trades tends to have the advantage. It's all about killing as many villagers as possible. And yeah, and Frontline knows that. And he just calls it out. What an insane game. 33 minutes. 2/3 of which were in Age 2. What a game. What a fantastic game by two top 10 players. Look at the villager counts. Look at them. Both of them chipping away at each other all game. All resources gathered so close the entirety of the game. Military. If we go to military unit population, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But Izad, you know, that's the thing with India. They just scale that much better. That the free villager with each shipment, and then you get those age-free shipments, which are insane. Yeah, they just scale that much better than Japan, and that was the deciding factor. They were both played insane micro, insane raiding all game, insane APM all game. It looked like at one point Frontline was going to win, and then Izad makes the comeback. Chef's kiss to both of these players. What a fun game. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next game. Woo, I feel like I need to wash myself off now. This was too honest gameplay. This was too honest for me. I need to go and do some dirty DE scumbag nonsense right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go revolt on the rank ladder now. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.